Alright, what is good YouTube? Today we're back to making more music. 70s music to be specific. And I'm feeling like a silly 70s love song today. There's no real inspiration for today's beat. What I am feeling though is maybe like an up-tempo, kinda like Footloose, Kenny Loggins type thing. Boom, ka, boom, ka, tsa, boom, ka, boom, ka. Yeah, one of those kicks was a bit off, but quantize. Yeah. What I'm kind of hearing is maybe like a big lush grand piano, like doing chords over that. So let's get a grand piano. Get up the trusty classic grand or classic grand 2. We'll do 2. I'm feeling pretty 2-y, if you know what I mean. You probably don't. I don't even know what I mean. Alright, and what I'm also thinking is I might put like a sidechain reverb over that. And yeah, to get a sidechain reverb, what I'm going to do, I'll just chuck it on a return track, put all of it into there. And I think a nice sidechain reverb is Raw, because it's like massive. And the thing with the sidechain is that every time you play the piano, the reverb ducks. But then when you lift off the keys, it slowly comes back in. So it's like this weird kind of reverb like that just kind of rises up. So load up the ROM and make it fully wet. Since it's on a return track, you just want it to be fully wet. Decay maybe around like 3 seconds or so. We'll play with it. And what I like to do is separately cut out the low end beforehand. You can do it inside the interface, but I just like having more control with an actual EQ. So I'll just suck out all that low end. Then you load a compressor after the reverb. And this is the trick. So you want to sidechain the compressor to the piano itself. Classic grand. So you want it to be pretty quick attack and then release kind of similar. And you'll kind of hear what I mean. See how it rises up? But when you actually play the chord initially, it's not in your face straight away, the reverb. So that's pretty sick. Let's mess around with some chords, see what happens. That might be a bit too much sidechain, so I might take it off a little bit. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I'm almost like chopping the beat at the end there, so I might mess around with that later, but let's just get a 4-bar loop for now. I might do some like stuff higher up as well, because it's kind of feeling it being quite like an emotional, like kind of not a ballad obviously, because it's a fast beat, but kind of ballady, like emotive piano playing. Okay, I'm just going to quantize a couple notes and then I think it'll be sweet. Yeah, that's a cool little loop. Yeah, then I reckon the beat just loops out and we might change the pattern a little bit. Because what I was hearing is one of those chords hits on a funny beat. I reckon we just chop the beat and start it again on that one. Like chop the beat there. So it's almost like a bar of, what, like a bar of 6 or something. Yeah, it does work. Alright, what I'm also feeling now is I think in these videos I'm going to start singing a bit more, so if you don't want to see me singing and kind of writing the song, then skip ahead and I'll do some more mixing stuff. But I'm going to grab my acoustic and I'm going to loop out that weird kind of bar. And I'm going to think of some like melodies and words. So if you want to see that, keep watching. If you don't, skip ahead. trusty acoustic. Got it for $50. Speaking of acquisitions, I also got this. It's a mouse pad. It's a bass. It's not a precision bass, but it's a bass. Yeah, I work at a music store here in New Zealand, so often I'll get free stuff, like old stock that doesn't sell. Yeah, I wonder why that did sell. Probably because it's not a precision bass. Haha. Melody. La da da da. La da 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 da. Yeah, something like that, I reckon. What's some lyrics? What can I do? What can I something? Yeah. What can I do? What can I be? She's not the one, but ooh, give her your time. The no is way too long. What can I do? What will I be? She's not the one for me. That's the one. Gave her my time, gave her my life. Something was hard to see. The future was hard to see. That's cool. I'm gonna run with that, I reckon. Pretty cheesy, but this is a silly 70s love song, so it's gotta be cheesy. Then maybe like a pre-chorus here. What would be like a Bee Gees chord to go to? Barry Gibb always goes up. If we're in G, like this G chord, he'll always go up to like a B minor kind of thing. So we could do something there. Then down to, he does this classic trick where you go from this chord to the major, the E major, which like technically isn't in the key, but it sounds main. So we're gonna do something there, like, I don't know what to do. I'm still in love with you. Yeah, that's a cool one. I don't know what to do. I'm still in love with you. Then we resolve it, I reckon, to the D major. Another cool trick, like a 70s thing, is just pedaling on the bass note. So if it's D, going up to like an E minor, but keeping the D at the bass. Like that. Could be cool to do something like that. Then maybe even going up further to that one. Yeah, I might mess around with something like that. If I let her go, then what will I be? If I tell her no, then maybe she'll see. And then we could go down here. Like, oh, I'm pretty bad at guitar and singing, to be honest. I'm actually a bass player. I'm a freaking bass player, so you gotta just bear with me here. But I think if we went down the scale, like C sharp, yeah, like that one, then to the B minor, then just like the A. We don't know, no, Bee Gees chord. Yeah, okay, let's try that. Na 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 na. But you'll be taking a part of me. Yeah, I can like put someone's name there, like someone go and you'll be free. But you'll be taking a part of me. What's a name with like 3 syllables? Catrina? Catrina? It could kind of work, I guess. Bit of a weird one. Catrina, go and you'll be free. But you'll be taking a part of me. Then maybe like a little instrumental thing here, like la da 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 da, something like that. Then da, yeah, it could be like a little buzzy interlude thing there. Quite like that little melody, like la da da, and going to the minor chord after that. La da da la da 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 da. I might actually just lay down the form on the piano and then we'll go from there. Yeah, that was the take. I'm happy. I kind of got that little motif thing, but I chopped it so it fit inside the new kind of time signature. I reckon for this little like pre-chorus thing, we don't do a piano. Absolina. This is just the best instrument in the world. Like literally just the opening preset, the warm ride one. Just mellow. Yeah, I'm literally just gonna punch that in. But we'll take it out for the chorus, I reckon. Maybe we'll just add the hi-hat in there, I reckon, just so there's some sense of time, you know? You don't want to abandon time completely. Yeah, nice. Then for the chorus, we'll just loop that kind of intro thing. Yeah, I reckon the piano like follows the beat. I reckon one of those chords could change. I reckon I'll make that a sus chord. Da, da, da. Yeah, like that. And then we've got that little instrumental thing. And I reckon the drums could cut out for that. And I can we keep the D in the bass? Yeah, like that. Get a big thing there. What I might also do is, I'm going to get a separate Selena with a more mellow sound, and I'm going to double that little line. One of the presets on this, or one of the instruments is called horn, and I reckon that on its own sounds really nice. Yeah, I reckon if we just pan that off to the side, maybe chuck it into that sidechain reverb bus a little bit. Yeah, let's see how that sounds. Isn't that sound just so magical? And I might get the drums to do a big hit there as well. And then back into a verse, you know? But for the sake of today's video, that's enough. I reckon that'll just be a good little taster of what this song might become, you know? I reckon the drums could drop out for this whole intro thing as well. Just keep it real mellow. Maybe a strings line over the top. I can just hold a long note, you know, just like through most of the whole thing. I could do something a little bit more though. Maybe a few more notes in between. I come when the piano does that line, we go up? Like something like that. Let's freaking go. That's cooking. I reckon we add a bass line. Any guesses as to what bass I'll be using for this song? Leave a comment below. Obviously the Fender Jazz bass. Ha, psych! Fender Precision Bass. This bass has been scientifically proven to be the most precise bass. And we'll just come in on the verse as well. We'll stay out of the way in the intro. That can just be the strings and the piano. Oh. Maybe drop out there as well. Let's just punch some crap in. I'll figure it out. I'm going to punch the chorus separately because if I record for a long time, the latency just gets worse and worse, so. Sweet, they're sounding pretty loose. What I might do is just quickly record those vocals over it, and then we'll have a listen. So I've done the first take. I'm going to double track it and then add some BBs. Sweet, so I've double tracked the main vocals, and what I usually like to do is turn one of them down a bit, just otherwise it's too much. I think that second take was a bit better, so I'll turn the first one down, usually by about 5 decibels. And then I'll group these guys, do like a basic EQ. And this is just a demo, so I'm not going to bother tuning them. They're going to be a bit pitchy, but I don't really care. What will I do? What will I be? Man, something glitched out in my interface there. What will I be? That sounds awesome. I'm just going to leave it single tracked for the verse, then double track the chorus. That's a pretty common technique. Sorry, a parcel just arrived. Yeah, new interface. Next video, I'll show you this. And I'm not going to bother doing any BVs today, actually. I'm bloody lazy, and I want to open that package. So let's do a quick run through, and let's have a listen to what I cooked up today. Yeah, make sure if you're enjoying these videos, subscribe, like, follow me on Instagram, link in description. I'll be posting little updates of these songs. I'll be hopefully releasing these as an EP soon. What will I do? What will I be if she's not the one for me? I gave her my time, I gave her my life, but the future was hard to see. I don't know what to do. but you'll be taking a part of me. Hell yeah, thanks for tuning in. See you next week. Peace.